To Center Stage, I'm Mikhailo Curie. Ukrainian-Canadian soprano Antonina Ermolenko has studied voice at the prestigious Glenn Gould School at the Royal Conservatory of Music. Further studies took her to Italy, and currently she is studying and performing in New York City. Recently, we had the great pleasure of meeting up with her in Toronto during a visit to family and friends. Today on Center Stage, our special guest, soprano Antonina Ermolenko. Antonina came to Canada at the age of 12 from the city of Lutsk in western Ukraine. Music always played an important part in her life.
I think I've always sang by myself for myself, and my grandma used to teach me Ukrainian songs when I was small. But I never thought that I had a voice of any importance. So I didn't start actually singing in public until I was in my late teens. I went to Walkerville Collegiate, which is a arts high school in Windsor, Ontario. And I took a choir class, and everybody had to do a solo song. And of course, I went into Carmen's Habanera, which I would never touch, knowing what I know about singing right now. But then my teacher realized that I had an operatic voice, so she kind of took me aside and said, go get yourself some singing lessons.
A major stepping stone was her being accepted as a student of legendary Ukrainian-Canadian opera singer Roxolana Roslak.
I didn't know anything about singing. I didn't know anything about singers. I was completely oblivious. So somebody recommended her to me. I came in, I did an audition. She said, I'll take you. I studied for 4 years, but on my last year of the conservatory, I actually got horrifically sick with laryngitis. And it was such a horrible case that it destroyed a lot of my vocal mechanism, so that I had to relearn how to sing. So I lost a couple of years after that, completely starting from scratch. I actually had to go to a specialist who rebuilt voices, who's Joel Katz, who's another fabulous teacher in the community. And his specialty is taking voices that have had some structural damage and rebuilding them. So after going through proper treatment, I had to start from scratch.
How scared were you at that point?
Extremely scared. I didn't know whether I should continue singing or whether I should take up something else, because I was at the end of my study period and I was worse off than I began, or I was exactly the same place.
Internationally acclaimed opera star Pavlo Hunka has become a mentor for Antonina.
He is a friend of ours, and she set up a meeting between me and him, which led to several lessons and a couple of chats, and really has become somewhat of a mentor. Right now, especially in the music business, you have to be smart. The age of the divas is past, so you have to have a lot of humility and a ready attitude to work with the people around you. So it's precisely the opposite. You can't waltz in and say, I will sing it this way and you can't stop me. You have to work with the people around you much, much more. And it's an age of experimentation, which will hopefully lead to a very exciting time in opera. So, and the directors especially and the conductors are the way there. So you have to be open to try anything new. Пару років тому я поїхала в Італію на Amalfi Coast Music Festival. Там збираються викладачі зі всього світу, з Європи і з Америки. І студенти мають шанс зробити мастер-класи, виступи. І я зустріла свою вчительку Норма Ньютон з Нью-Йорка. І вона так мене шокувала своєю технікою, своєю персональністю, що я із-за неї поїхала до Нью-Йорку. Я зараз роблю Master Degree in Vocal Performance в Hunter College.
Wow.
І то я вчуся і беру лекції з нею. І тільки зараз відспівала оперу. Це Ніколас Фладжелло написав «Сестри». І це опера 20-го віку, тільки написана, може, 40 років тому назад.
Antonina never shies away from her Ukrainian heritage.
Для мене це дуже-дуже важливо. Якщо людина не знає свого heritage, відкуди вона прийшла, вона не знає свого місця в світі, і вона не знає, куди вона йде.
Antonina Ermolenko is on the verge of an international career. She is also a very proud Ukrainian Canadian, and we hope to hear her sing more often in our community. I'm Mikhailo Curie, Center Stage for Kontakt. See you next time.